8. Best American Inline-Six engines of all the time. They told us only V8s could rule the American roads. But what if Detroit's biggest secret wasn't hidden inside 8 cylinders, but 6, lined up straight and unstoppable? Engines so tough, so relentless, they could outrun, outpull, and outlast even their V8 brothers. Ever heard of the bulletproof Ford 300, the legendary Chrysler Slant 6, or Jeep's AMC 4.0, the engine that just won't die? Why did Detroit executives bury their true potential, keeping them away from the spotlight? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the 8 best American inline-six engines ever built. Machines so powerful, so durable, they've become myths whispered in garages across the country. But I dare you, are you ready for the shocking truths hidden beneath decades of V8 propaganda? Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video with every car enthusiast you know. Join us now, and don't forget to subscribe to Muscle Car Masters channel. Let's dive in. Jeep AMC 4.0 liter. The first vehicle we're diving into today is none other than the legendary Jeep, a true symbol of ruggedness and reliability. And at the heart of this off-road icon is the 4.0-liter inline-six engine, a powerhouse that has earned its place as one of the most revered American engines ever. Introduced in 1987, this engine quickly became a staple across various Jeep models, powering everything from the Cherokee to the Wrangler, Comanche, Wagoneer, and Grand Cherokee. What sets the Jeep 4.0-liter apart from other engines? Its unmatched reliability. Owners of these engines often report well over 200,000 miles on the clock, some even pushing towards 500,000 miles without major issues. The secret? The engine's simple yet bulletproof design. While many modern engines rely on overhead camshafts, the 4.0-liter sticks to a more traditional method using push rods and lifters to operate the valves. This old-school approach doesn't just add to the engine's durability, it ensures that it keeps running strong, whether you're conquering off-road trails or cruising down the highway. Even Motor Trend praised the engine's power and readiness in the 1997 Cherokee, calling it an ideal choice for tackling any adventure, from snowy roads to steep mountain paths. Ford 300 4.9-liter. Next up, if there's one engine that truly deserves a spot in the Engine Hall of Fame, it's the Ford 300 4.9-liter inline-six. This thing is a straight-up legend, especially among truck guys. Some say it's Ford's best engine ever. Others argue it's the toughest, most bulletproof engine of all time. While it wasn't built to be a powerhouse, it was damn near indestructible. With a rock-solid cast-iron block, this workhorse powered F-Series trucks for over 3 decades, proving its unmatched durability. The 300 could take a beating and keep on running, with plenty of them still alive and kicking after 500,000 miles, all with just regular maintenance. But here's what made it special: torque. That low-end grunt gave it serious pulling power, making it perfect for towing, hauling, and heavy-duty work. It wasn't about speed, it was about getting the job done. And yeah, some folks modded the hell out of it, pushing it past 300 horsepower and throwing it into everything from drag racing to off-road rigs. And let's not forget its bulletproof simplicity. Ford built this thing with a gear-driven cam instead of a timing chain, making it way more reliable and way less likely to fail. And if you think this engine was just for work trucks, think again. Donahue took the Ford 300 and won the Baja 1000 not once, not twice, but 3 times. That right there proves just how tough this engine was, handling brutal off-road conditions, scorching heat, and non-stop punishment without missing a beat. Cummins 6PT 5.9-liter 12-valve diesel. For diesel enthusiasts, the 12-valve Cummins 5.9-liter is a true legend in the world of powerful engines. Built between 1989 and 1998, this powerhouse is known for its unmatched durability, simplicity, and impressive performance, offering serious power while still keeping things fuel-efficient on the highway. Its tough, no-nonsense design is legendary, found not only in Dodge trucks, but also in Jeeps, classic cars, and even dragsters. What makes the 5.9-liter Cummins so special? It's built like a tank. The cast-iron block and solid internals ensure this engine can go the distance, with many racking up over 500,000 miles without a hitch. Its inline-six design generates massive low-end torque, making it perfect for heavy-duty hauling, truck pulls, and anything that demands muscle. And maintenance? It's a dream. Replacing the water pump or doing simple repairs is a walk in the park. But what really makes this engine a favorite is the mechanical fuel injection system. No complicated electronics here, just straightforward tweaks with basic tools to unlock extra power. Modifying the AFC housing, adjusting the star wheel, and removing the fuel plate can give you 100+ horsepower. Want more? Swap in a P7100 injection pump, and you could see horsepower soar from 350 to 600. Chrysler Slant 6225 3.7-liter. When it comes to engines that just keep going, the Chrysler 225 Slant 6 is in a league of its own. While it wasn't the flashiest or the most powerful engine, its reputation for reliability and durability makes it one of the best American inline-six engines of all time. Launched in 1960, the Slant 6 quickly earned its place as a trusted workhorse, cranking out a solid 145 horsepower with impressive torque to back it up. What made the 225 Slant 6 stand out was its 30-degree slanted design, and that wasn't just for looks. It let the engine sit lower in the car, improving handling and making it easier to squeeze into smaller engine bays like in the Plymouth Valiant. Chrysler engineers built it with better airflow in mind, giving it a shorter stroke that boosted performance. And if you wanted even more punch, the Hyperpack Performance Package from 1960 to 1962 cranked up the power, making the Slant 6 rival some V8s. This engine wasn't just built for cars, it powered tractors, forklifts, and even boats, proving its legendary toughness across industries. The fact that you can still find replacement parts easily today is proof of just how durable the Chrysler 225 Slant 6 truly is. The Barra 4.0-liter. If you're looking for a powerhouse of an inline-six, the 4.0-liter Barra is an engine that will make you rethink everything you know about power and durability. First introduced in 2002 in the Ford Falcon, this Aussie legend is a force to be reckoned with. The Barra isn't just tough. It's built to be modded, cranked up, and pushed to insane levels of performance. Need some proof of its legendary status? In 2018, a Ford Falcon running a stock 4.0-liter Barra engine block and head hit a jaw-dropping 1,000 horsepower at the wheels, without the need for any major modifications to the core engine. That's rare, even in the world of performance engines. And it gets even crazier. In the racing world, Barra-powered vehicles are hitting 2,000 horsepower while still rocking the original engine block and head. While it wasn't sold in the US, more builders are getting their hands on Barra engines, thanks to high-profile projects like the mighty Carmod's Cresta and Ben Paganoni's FPV F6 Ute. And with companies like Haltech and Plasma Man offering performance parts and tuning solutions, the Barra is becoming a force to be reckoned with outside of Australia too. GM's Turbo Thrift Inline-Six. When you talk about engines that have stood the test of time, the GM Turbo Thrift Inline-Six is one that absolutely deserves a spot at the top. Built by Chevrolet from 1962 to 2001, this engine wasn't just a workhorse, it was a game changer. The journey began in 1963 with the 230 cubic inch version, which was smaller, lighter, and way stronger than its predecessor, the old Stovebolt 6. One of the biggest improvements? Chevy beefed up the engine with 7 main bearings instead of just 4, making it significantly tougher and more reliable. But it was in 1966 when the Turbo Thrift really made waves with the 250 cubic inch version. This version became the heart of many Chevy models and solidified the engine's reputation for durability and power. By switching to 7 main bearings, Chevy not only made the engine more robust, but also smoother, with less vibration. The 250 CI version also had the durability to handle heavier-duty applications, with a truck variant sticking around until 1989. And here's a cool fact. This straight-six engine shared some design elements with Chevy's iconic small-block V8, including similar rocker arms and combustion chamber designs. The Turbo Thrift's racing pedigree also proves its capability, making it one of the best American inline-six engines of all time. Hudson Twin H Power. Back in the early 50s, Hudson shocked the automotive world with Twin H Power, an engine that redefined what an inline-six could do. By adding dual carburetors and upgrading the intake manifolds, Hudson cranked out 160 horsepower, giving the Hornet a serious edge. By 1952, Twin H Power became standard, turning the Hornet into a top-tier contender on the streets. It could blast from 0 to 60 in just 12 seconds and reach a top speed of 107 miles per hour, leaving the competition in the dust. But it wasn't just about speed. Twin H Power was built to last. With massive main bearings and a heavy-duty crankshaft, this engine could handle high RPMs like a champ, making it nearly bulletproof. That's why the Hornet dominated NASCAR, racking up multiple victories and proving that Twin H Power wasn't just fast, it was built to take on the toughest competition for years to come. Chevy Stovebolt 6. Before Chevy became known for legendary V8s like the small block, the LS, and the 454, there was the Stovebolt 6, a game-changing engine that paved the way for all of them. This powerhouse wasn't just some passing idea. It lasted over 70 years, outliving even Chevy's famous small block V8 by 2 decades. The name Stovebolt 6 came from its distinctive bolts, which looked just like the ones found in old cast-iron stoves, a true sign of its rock-solid design. The original 1929 model kicked things off with a 3.2-liter engine, cranking out 50 horsepower. Pretty impressive for its time. It featured innovative tech, like a splash lubrication system for the connecting rods and pressurized oil for the main bearings. It also had overhead valves, but with those heavy pistons and low compression, it wasn't exactly a speed demon. But Chevy wasn't done yet. By 1932, they cranked the power up to 60 horses, and by 1934, a brand new 3.4-liter version pushed it all the way to 80 horsepower. These legendary engines have left an unforgettable mark on automotive history, proving that durability, power, and innovation go hand in hand. From the rock-solid Ford 300 to the race-winning Hudson Twin H Power and the legendary GM Turbo Thrift Inline-Six, each of these engines has earned its place among the best American inline-six engines ever built. Whether you're after reliability, torque, or sheer longevity, these best inline-six engines of all time showcase the brilliance of American engineering. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Muscle Car Masters.